what's taking place in the market. Okay, this is what it looks like on the Autochartist web-based screen. This is the particular screen. Now, if you were going to move over to other screens, for example, if you use the MT4 plugin, okay, here's what these screens look like. All right, I'll shrink this down a little bit here so we can take a look at it a little bit better. All right, when you go to look at the demo, or you subscribe to the system, or you trade with PFG, you have the opportunity to set up Autochartist in the MT4 format. Okay, and inside here, you can see that it's very simple to use. Okay, I can select any one of these markets, for example, and drag it in here, and I can get a blank screen. But if I take Autochartist chart patterns, I can drag this in here also, and the Autochartist program is going to pop up for me and give me the analysis in real time. Okay, this is a demo program that we're using, but you'll see that. I'll spell it out for you here. Give me a second here. You can see that inside this expert advisors grouping, that I can select Autochartist chart patterns, drag it into here, and it's going to start producing patterns that are based on the Autochartist format. So in this case, you're going to read this as a triangle. Okay, you can colorize it any way you want to. This green line coming down is resistance. This blue line going up is support. You have a triangle. It tells you how many bars it was in it. It gives you the direction. Tells you it was a reversal. Okay. All right. Let's look at it here. Hopefully it'll stay there. No, it looks like it's not going to stay there. Let me move this over 1 second. Okay. It tells you that's a 4 quality, overall quality. It tells you uniformity is 4. Initial trend is 4. So all the quality indicators are in here also. So if you learn how to use them in that basic program that I showed you, and you know the definitions of them, then when you come to this program, it's just a matter of reacting to these markets in real time. You can see that it was a breakout pattern and it was complete. And here it was complete, and it looks like it nearly missed the target zone that Autochartist had identified. So earlier today, you would have got an alert saying that there was an emerging pattern, triangle pattern, taking place in the Euro British pound, and you could have watched it as it developed in here. Once you got your alert right around here, you could have watched it develop, and then you could have taken advantage of it either as a swing trader, as it's rounding near support, or as a breakout trader where it broke out. So you had 2 options there. You can see how fairly easily that was to set up also. All right, some of these other programs that other markets we're looking at that I did earlier, you could see that this is a formation here. We're looking at an ascending triangle where this is the support point, and you can hardly see it because I haven't worked on any of these defaults, but you can see that there's a resistance line up here, which is the horizontal for the ascending, and you also have the uptrending support here, and then the market broke out. Didn't show much momentum yet, but it looks like the breakout here, they're looking for a maximum 10 bar. So this may still have room to the upside. So Autochartist works with that one. Here's a pattern from earlier in the day where the market was trading. Here we go. It was a channel up here. You can see this is the resistance line that Autochartist identified. This was the support line. Okay, and when the market, again inside here, it's an emerging pattern. Swing trader has a chance to say, I like this pattern, I'll buy off support, and as long as it stays above this support, I'll stay with it. A more passive trader or may wait for the market to break out, and in this case it broke out, hit the target zone, and even went beyond it. So as I was saying earlier, you're going to have Autochartist identify these zones. It's not going to tell you, it's not a trading system. It identifies points. A good trader is going to know through market action if this is a valid breakout. Okay? When it approaches this level, if he's following it, if it was a system, you'd automatically put your exits in. But if you're a trader and you're seeing the momentum is in this particular direction, maybe you'll decide after it reaches this point, I want to trail a stop or I want to go higher. Those are the things you have to work on. Autochartist will set the table for you, but then the market action is what you have to read to help you. And this is a very powerful tool because you don't have to go through all kinds of charts to find things. These things just come up during the day. You can see these grayed out areas. These are previous indications from earlier in the day or even a few weeks ago. Okay, and they're gonna, again, you can flip between 15-minute, half-hour, 240-minute, daily, whatever you want to do. It's going to help you become a better trader. So this is how the plugin works there. So basically, we've come down to the end of today's introduction. Hopefully, I didn't scare you away or confuse you with anything. But the main thing you want to do is you want to know that if you're working with the PFG program here and you want to look at Autochartist as a web indicator, you had that opportunity by Autochartist Web, and you're going to get a screen that pops up like this, which is the conventional screen that we talked about. Okay? And you're going to have the ability to use your filters to select either individual stocks or currencies. You can select patterns to give you non-trending or trending. You can select all Forex, whether it's intraday or end of the day. And you can select multiple time periods. So you have the opportunity to control those filters. You can control through your search functions in your filters whether you want to look at a particular direction, a trend change, a minimum or maximum pattern strength, as well as the types of chart patterns you want to watch. So the idea is behind the program is to speed up the analysis so that you spend more time working on getting in the market and exiting the market as opposed to searching around looking for particular patterns. We also have the ability to work with various tools here on the side here. You can see that we've identified symbol in this main screen. We not only show it graphically, but we tell you what it is and the time period it started or ended, when the length was, the direction. Here we show in color graphically what the strength of these indicators are. And if you get confused, we have these I buttons which help you out. And then finally, not finally, but we also have the ability to show you markets that are starting out or emerging to give you a chance to have a bullpen. And then we have these completed patterns, patterns that have completed and are now heading towards a target zone. And then finally up here you have the ability to go between Fibonacci and chart patterns, and that will help you become a better trader also by learning when to use both. Now we're going to have a series of these webinars. Today was just an introduction covering all the points. Next couple of weeks we're going to be covering more specific trading tools, trading ideas and strategies using Autochartist to help you use the program efficiently and effectively. And I thank you very much, and if you have any questions, just send them in and I'll try to answer them here on the screen. All right. It looks like there's 12 questions. All right, give me some time to look at some of these questions here.